Another woman, one who had been taken as a bride by a fallen angel against her will, stepped into the dim firelight, her hands trembling. Listen, Enoch. I did not choose this life. The Watchers took me, claimed me, and called me their own. Their touch was like fire, their voices like thunder, and against them I was powerless. They said I was chosen, that my womb would bring forth mighty ones. But I was not chosen, I was taken. And when I bore their children, I was cursed for it. The very people who once called me sister now call me an abomination. The world sees only the sin, but do they see the mother who never wanted this fate? Tell me, Enoch, does heaven see me? Another woman, one who had willingly loved a fallen angel, let out a deep, sorrowful sigh. Listen, Enoch, I was deceived, but I was not forced. I loved him. I thought he loved me. He whispered to me of things beyond this world, showed me wonders I could not comprehend, and I believed him. I thought I had found something greater than mortal love, but when the judgment came, he was cast into darkness, and I was left to bear the weight of his crime alone. My son was mighty, my daughter was beautiful, but they were cursed from birth. And now, my love is chained in the abyss, my children are hunted, and I am left in the ruins of a love that brought only destruction. Tell me, Enoch, is there any forgiveness for me? Another woman, one who had watched her Nephilim children slaughtered by those who feared them, raised her voice in agony. Listen, Enoch, I carried them in my womb, I held them in my arms, and now they are gone. The world called them monsters, but to me, they were my babies. My sons, born with the strength of their fathers, fought to survive, but no one saw their pain, only their power. My daughters, caught between heaven and earth, longed for a place where they belonged, but none would claim them. When they died, did heaven rejoice? Did the angels sing at their destruction? Or did the earth itself weep, knowing that it had swallowed the bones of those who never asked to be born? Another woman, one who had been abandoned by the fallen angel she once loved, knelt before Enoch, her voice barely a whisper. Listen, Enoch, they called themselves our husbands, but when the punishment came, they did not look back. The Watchers took us, but they did not stay to shield us from the wrath that followed. When the decree was given, they fell into chains. And we, what of us? We were left to suffer, to watch as our children were hunted, to carry a shame we could never cleanse. Did they ever love us, Enoch? Or were we only their rebellion made flesh? And if they forgot us, does heaven forget us too? Another woman, one whose heart had been hardened by grief, stepped forward, her face set like stone. Listen, Enoch, I do not beg for myself anymore. My fate is sealed and I accept it, but my children, what of them? They are innocent of the sins of their fathers, yet they suffer the same judgment. Their blood is part of mine. If I am human, if I am one of the children of earth, then does that not mean they are too? And if they are, then why is there no mercy for them? Must they be erased from the book of life before they even have a chance to write their names upon it? Another woman, one of the last who had seen the Watchers before they fell, let out a weary sigh. Listen, Enoch, they spoke to me of a future beyond this world, of knowledge forbidden to men. They gave me gifts, but what good are gifts if they only lead to sorrow? I have seen the truth now. Knowledge without wisdom is a curse. The things they taught me, the things they showed me only led to ruin. And now they are gone, and we are left behind, wandering a world that does not want us. Was this their love? Was this their plan? To take us, to use us, and to leave us with nothing but grief? Another woman, one of those who had lain with the Watchers and borne their offspring, clenched her hands into fists. Listen, Enoch, I have spent my days hiding, my nights weeping, my heart breaking over and over again. When I walk among the people, they turn away. When I speak, they do not listen. I am unclean to them, cursed, forgotten. But you who walk with God, tell me, does he see us? Does he hear the cries of the mothers of the Nephilim? Or are we meant to fade into the dust, our stories lost to time, our sorrow swallowed by the earth? The wind howled through the desolate land, carrying the women's sorrow into the darkness. They stood together, bound by their pain, bound by their love for children who should never have been born, yet whom they could never regret. And before them, Enoch stood, silent and unmoving, carrying upon his shoulders the weight of a judgment that was not his to give.